Hello, not especially adoring, but there anyway, public! So, the semester's over. Obviously, my plans to keep track of my semester through regular vlogging or whatever the fuck did not work out. That's okay. So I just took video for a embarrassing sun section of my last project of the year. That's abysmally late. And I thought I would do a New Year's address. God! So apparently I think that I am the queen, which is fine. I think it's good to think that you're the queen. 2010 was actually a really shit year for the most part. I think I wasted most of the year. There's cat hair on my face. I think I wasted most of the year trying to recover from 2009, which is fine, which is forgivable. But I'm really excited about 2011 because I think I've sorted a bunch of my shit out, and I am therefore looking forward to making a bunch of new mistakes that I can spend 2012 being upset over. Even numbers are not my favorites. Thank you, Harvey. Odd numbers. So, but, I'm not going to talk about all of the shit that was 2010, in part because that is not productive, and in part because honestly I don't really give a fuck and I can't remember anyway. But I thought that I would talk about good things in 2010, which were mostly people. Actually, I am just going to ramble about my friends for the next little while. So, if you're not one of my friends, fuck off, because this isn't about you. So, last fall, I started talking to Chelsea, and, I have spoken to her extensively, wow, throughout the entire year. That's exciting. I've spent a year talking to Chelsea. Weird. Did I contact Chelsea? Did I talk to you last New Year's Eve? Oh, we did the writing for the thing on New Year's. That was good. What did I even do last New Year's Eve? Where was I? Hold on. Elspeth was in town. Oh, I got really excited, because first we went to a party, and then we went to a bar, and we saw my friends play, and it was fun, and, I gave some guy a New Year's kiss, and he, like, tried taking the kiss way too far, because I guess he thought that since there was going to be a New Year's kiss, that, like, I was okay with him shoving his tongue down my throat. For the record, this is not going to go up probably until after New Year's, but, for the next New Year's that you have, whenever that is, don't shove your tongue down strangers' throats. It's not cool. Midnight New Year's kisses, like, unless they shove their tongue first, just no. Especially if they were kind of hesitant to kiss you in the first place. It's just, I don't want to swallow your oral love muscle. So, that was interesting. And there was a guy at the bar who looked like, Gaius Baltar. And I thought that he was, like, the most awesome guy ever, because he looked like Gaius Baltar. And he was alone, and I felt bad for him, so I asked him, like, if he was lonely. And I meant, like, are you lonely? Can I give you a hug? Me and my friend will talk to you for the next 10 minutes. It'll be really exciting. I think we should be friends. And I didn't realize until after he had said that he wasn't that lonely that he thought that I was trying to go home with him. And I was like, oh no, fake Gaius, no. You looked like you needed a hug. So I'm hoping that I don't have any more misunderstandings between me and the general public this year. I have issues where I talk or do things and people are like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just trying to give the world a hug, man. So, hopefully I am more successful in world hug giving this year. Why was I even, oh, right, yes, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea, for, being a classy bitch with great hair and amazing scarves and not a scar on your neck. Stop whining. Seriously, like, no one even notices, bitch. Like, sit the fuck down and just be happy that you have amazing scarves. What is the problem? And Chelsea is somewhere in here, I think, there-ish. Whatever meat is beneath that skin, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm just realizing as I try this that this is an utter disaster of an idea because I can never actually vocalize the things I feel, which is why I'm such a good writer, because I just think about it a bunch, and then I put it in really good words without, people being able to see my face at the time that I'm expressing it, which makes me happy, because if they see my face, then I might see their face, and then I might get really nervous about whatever expression they're making. I still can't see anyone's face right now, but it's associated in my head. This is also why I don't use the phone. So yes, I don't say heartfelt things, but I am trying. Basically, the only really awesome thing about 2010 amidst recovering from an engagement and a shitty breakup and too much money spent and questioning friendships and basking in the misery of abandonment complexes and working for Starbucks and hating Starbucks. Fuck you if you think that going to Starbucks is okay. Fuck you up the ass. Fuck you and your bullshit Tumblr pictures of motherfucking trite fucking sayings on Starbucks cups. You're an asshole and you don't deserve the money you spend. Thanks. Okay, moving on. Aside from all of those shitty parts of 2010, and like the suicidal ideation and like the utter fail that I was academically this year, people basically were the only upside of 2010, which is why I'm doing this, because at various points, especially Chelsea and Penny and Cassie, and lots of people have sort of, especially, kept my head together, especially Chelsea and Penny, when I hated everything. And I wanted to thank people for that, because I think that they deserve recognition. I've spent a lot of the past few months trying to figure out how much of my impulses make sense, because a lot of them seem to be based around worrying about what other people are feeling or thinking at any given time. And I've realized I'm really fucking empathetic. I get really, really upset when I think that people are upset or hurting, or when I see $600 dresses at Anthropologie and people buy those, and I don't fucking understand how anyone could waste that much money on an ugly motherfucking dress. I seriously do not comprehend this terrifying, wasteful, conspicuous consumerism that everyone seems really enthusiastic about participating in, because obviously you need 30 pairs of shoes and a motherfucking iPhone, of course. I'm really disturbed by that, and people only thinking from their own perspectives and what they can do to serve themselves. I had an argument, sort of, with my grandmother because she was upset that when I was 11 and had decided a couple years earlier that I wasn't Christian. I mean, it wasn't anything that I had against the religion at the time. Now I have things against religion. But at the time I was just, wow, I don't believe in any of this, so why am I going to church? So when I was 11, I started studying and practicing Wicca, which sounds really wanky, and I mean, I'm not Wiccan anymore, I just don't believe in organized religion of any sort. But at the time I was really excited about it because, as opposed to like this random story that I didn't feel connected to at all about some dude who turned water into wine and walked on water and all of this really restrictive bullshit where you had to remember 10 commandments and do this and do that. And hey, if you get raped in the city and you don't scream, then you deserve to be stoned to death too, lady. And my grandma was really upset that when I was experimenting with Wicca and consequently still being dragged to youth groups and stuff, you know, to save my soul, that I told the people at my church that I wasn't Christian and that I didn't agree with what they were doing. And she said that the less people know about you, the better, which is probably true. I mean, the less that people know about you, the less that they can hurt you with. But it's also bullshit. I hate that people think that it's okay to take something that they find out about someone and then try to hurt them with it. I hate that people are terrified of talking about their religion, or their feelings, or their romantic arrangements, or their sexuality, or their gender identity, or their economic status, or the state of their family, or their weight, or fucking any of it. I hate that people are afraid of being honest because they think that people will use their honesty and their feelings and their experiences against them. And I understand that that actually can't be remedied, but I think that people need to try. So, I spent a lot of 2010 being upset because I was worrying about people and worrying about the state of the world and what I did to it and what I've done to people, which technically is counterproductive and not in my best interests, and I shouldn't bother worrying, and most people aren't worrying, but I think it's worth it if, through my efforts to be honest and considerate and less selfish and less focused on material bullshit that no one actually needs. I mean, honestly, you think that you need X number of dresses or motherfucking skinny jeans? Look at this historically. How many millennia have people gone through without having a gigantic color-coordinated wardrobe that they refresh every fucking year? It's bullshit. I'm hoping that if I'm honest about things, then it can potentially open up some space for other people to be honest, and especially my friends have been there for me while I've been figuring this out, and have given me the room to express myself without feeling afraid. So, thank you. So in 2011, I hope that everyone feels slightly more permitted to be honest with themselves and with other people about what they're feeling, and to not act a certain way or think about themselves a certain way because they think that they should. I hope that in 2011 we can get rid of should. So, thank you, Chelsea and Penny, and Cassie and Tony. Gia, thank you for watching Treme with me at 3 in the morning. Elspeth, Jess, Carrie, everyone. Yes, just thank you. And I hope that you all have really, really good New Year's.